That's okay.
And this fucking girl, that's crazy.
Wednesdays at 9 o'clock.
Holy shit. Well, this is insane.
So I don't know if you heard my point.
Well, I'm following them because it's public property. So I want this in earshot. Sarge, it's public property. It's public property. I want to get it on film. I've dealt with this for 7 years.
We took a report last week. I'd like to talk to the deputy.
And you can talk to her. You can talk to her. It's public property.
Okay, so
I'm
if I
done
go
dealing with
inside-
you guys in this.
Okay.
This is crazy. I don't know why you guys like want to like fuck the dude over who's doing what he's supposed to be doing. And I've had encounters with you before, have I not, Murphy? Have I? I have. In what instances were those? What instance was that?
Same thing that we're talking about today.
So yeah, you were present for that then, right? For my arrest?
No.
No? That's absolutely absurd. Your deputy and you see the court order stipulations, and her response is, well, why don't you just not follow the court order too? That's your guys' response.
That is not what I said. That is not what I said. You're changing what I said because now you record.
Well, no, that's what your
is
deputy
not-
said.
that is not
That's
what I
what
said.
your deputy
That is
said.
not what I said.
No, that's not what you said.
Right.
I'm not sure it was word for word what you said. I'd have to go back and look. Like, and I've been so mellow with all these videos too, and I've not wanted to put you guys on blast because I'm not an asshole like that. I just want people to do their jobs just like I'm expected to, you know, follow what I'm supposed to do, and yet I seem to be the only one doing it. And yet your deputy is going to sit here and scold me for following the court order? That's absolutely absurd.
What would you like done today, sir? What is
I
your-
want,
what is your goal?
I want what you guys did to me, okay? Because essentially, you guys literally have locked me up, right, for the same exact thing that I did one time after 4 years of dealing with this, okay? I want her to follow the fucking court order. Like, and for you to sit here and say, why would I not just ignore the court order and just break it also like her? That's your position as a public servant, is to fuck the court order? That's what you said on camera. You said specifically. Oh, don't worry. It's going to get replayed. You're going to hear this again, and you're going to hear exactly what it is you said. But what I want done is I want her in handcuffs for the same violation that I got put under for, okay? I've done it one time because I showed up here, okay, and got completely fed up with her doing this for 4 years and said, you know what, you want the kids? Pick them up at the house. I'm not doing this anymore. And that one time, you guys came and arrested me like I was the big bad wolf, right? And so yet she's done it over 300 times, and they're all documented. Your investigators don't want to do shit. Jones doesn't want to do shit. None of your sergeants want to do anything. Your deputy literally says, fuck the court order. Well, I mean, you didn't say fuck the court order, but you said, what was it? We'll replay it. You'll hear it. You know, that's what I want. I want you guys to put her in handcuffs and hit her with a criminal charge for violating court order, just like me, because that's going to be the only way that she actually understands that you have to follow these things. If not, then what's the point of going to court?
What did the kids get out of this?
They get parents that don't have to sit here and feud over this. And that's not even about that. Don't worry about what my kids get out of this, but it brings peace to it, because when you have one parent that's deciding to be rogue and not co-parent, and then you have another party that is just like not willing to lay down and take it, then, you know, hey, and I'm not that guy. And I'm not that guy with her, not after 7 years of this. That's what, you know. And so to answer your question, which I don't really need to, is my kids will actually finally get some peace of mind, and they don't have to see mom and dad sitting here fighting constantly over bullshit because mom doesn't want to adhere to the court order. How hard is that? You know, the judges even said, okay, let's do these exchanges here. This place is a joke, okay? The last time, not the last time, back in March, there's a court order, I have it in a truck, where she's not supposed to bring her significant other, okay? Because he's problematic. I have 2 strikes. You guys fucking know that, right? Okay, so she likes to bring this guy to taunt me and blah, blah, blah. It's in the court order not to do it. And she does it time and time again. And every time I hit you guys up and I'm like, here's the court order. She's not supposed to be doing it. And what do you guys do? You guys don't do shit about it. And then the last time that it happened was on March 30th, okay? It actually escalated to the point to where they didn't lie to the deputies on the premises right then and there. They lied to him after the fact, because I had the same conversation with other deputies, and I told them, I said, hey, is your body cam on? Cool, and go listen to it. And I said, hey, this is not gonna end well for somebody. It's not gonna end well. And he was like, what do you mean? That same face right there you just made, you know? I don't need to elaborate on it. It's not gonna end well, you know? And I mean, that's a matter of interpretation, you know? When you have somebody not wanting to follow something over and over and over, you know, whether it's sanctions through the court, whether it's criminal charges, you know, or whatever it is, you know, hey, it is what it is, right? All I'm trying to do, and what I tried to articulate to him, is I want her to follow the court order. And I think he finally actually, he or her, his counterpart deputy, was like, okay, this dude's fucking being serious now. They put it over to, you guys have a family law, our family division that deals with stuff like this, yeah. And it's Investigator Jones. And you know what Jones did? Jones didn't do shit. You know what Investigator Jones ended up doing? He actually ended up interviewing my 8-year-old daughter and my 6-year-old son to see if the claim that I had sat there and pounded on the hood of their car in front of your station right there where you guys park all the time, right? He didn't care about, oh, hey, here's a court order. You're not supposed to bring this problematic guy here, you know? Every time I have videos of him being at the station, coming out while I'm getting served with restraining orders from him that I don't even know that I need to go to court for, and I don't even have contact with this guy other than when he comes here and he's jumping out the car like, I want him arrested before I even have papers handed in my hand, right? So this problematic guy was here on March 30th, and Investigator Jones was like, okay, let me do what I do and investigate some shit. He didn't investigate a dang thing outside of the fact that whether or not I basically vandalized the hood of their car or something of the sort, which was never even said, you know, while they were here. They thought of that after the fact, you know? And so it's like, you have cameras here, so what is even the point of even doing it? This is a joke. Your deputies are a joke, no offense, you're a joke. I don't even know how you have a badge. Well, I know how, because I've done more time in your jail than you. I know how, it's not hard, okay? I want her to abide by the court order, okay, which everybody's expected to do, which is what I've been expected to do for 7 years, and I've done it every single time, except for one time, and you know what? You came and arrested me for it with 5 of your goons, right? And now your position is, well, fuck the court order. What do your kids get out of it? Ignore the fucking court order. That's what you said, and that's what you just said.
I said that?
Essentially, yeah. I mean, that's what you were insinuating. Well, no, you said, well, hey, well, I mean, what are you kind of, I mean, we all know what insinuation is, but I mean, that's again a matter of interpretation. That's yeah. And so, yeah.
I think I asked you what you wanted done today.
What I wanted
And I
done.
think you said you wanted her in handcuffs.
I want her.
And to be arrested.
I want her to face the same repercussions that I have to.
Okay.
Plain and simple. And if not, like, it's not going to go good
Does
in
the
one
court
way or
order
another.
state that when the kids are in school, they get picked up at school?
When the kids are in school and when school is in session, okay, kids are supposed to be picked up at school, right? And then returned here, okay? When there's non-school days, okay?
Is today a non-school day?
Yeah, it's the summertime. It's summer break.
They're at a YMCA.
They're at a YMCA. That is not school. That is not.
All right. So I think
It's what?
It's at the grammar school, though, right?
It's on the property. It's not school.
okay.
You're not. Don't do that.
Okay.
It's not school.
What was your name, sir?
Dean Gordon.
Dane Gordon. Mr.
Yep.
Gordon. So this is what I think is going to happen today, and you probably won't be happy with it.
Oh, I'm sure.
We'll take a report. We'll document it. But I think what you have is a problematic court order, which a lot of times these are.
No,
So-
I don't have a problematic.
Okay, not in your perception, which, right? Everything's open to interpretation, is what you said earlier.
So let me ask you this
court
real quick,
orders-
Sarge.
I listen for.
Go ahead.
Can I try to?
Absolutely.
All right. So what I would recommend is take the court order back to court to get it amended to clarify what happens during school and at summer.
It's already in black and white right here. It's in black and white right here. Why do I have to
And
take
so
that
we've
back to
already-
court?
We've already documented this before. We've sent it to family protection. We haven't, for whatever reason, that hasn't. Have you taken any of those to the court, to your attorney? Those reports?
Yeah, it happens here. You guys are the one that are supposed to enforce it.
These are civil court orders. Have you taken that to the civil court to show the documentation?
Did she take it to civil court before you put me in handcuffs? No.
I'm just asking from this point on.
Yeah, I have. I have. Yeah, and then
that-
Judge
that-
Espino died. He died in January.
Okay, so
Yep, and it doesn't go anywhere. It doesn't go anywhere.
then-
And so not only until it hits a criminal whatever does it matter, and not only tends to.
and you're able
follow
to
m-
pick your child or children up at the YMCA today, correct?
Well, my daughter has a fever because they just got back from a cruise from Mexico, which
Okay.
they're not supposed to be on because they're not supposed to leave the county of Orange per the court order. But again, who gives a fuck, right? Except for me,
We
the
can
guy
document
following
this
it.
stuff, but
But-
these are things that have to go back before the court. We're not going to make an arrest. I
Anderson.
don't think it's going to end the way that
So why did you guys
want
arrest
it.
me? Because I've been documenting this
I
for
can't-
7
I can't
years.
speak to that.
I've been
I wasn't there
documenting it
that
for
day.
7 years. Well, she was, and she just said, "Fuck the court order."
Okay.
I don't think I ever said that.
You did. Well, what did you say? What did you say?
Who's handling it today?
Again,
Who's handling it today? Who's going to write?
me.
So do you already have it? We'll get the case number. We'll
yeah.
give it to you, and that's what we're going to do.
That no, I want a report filed. You have it. Listen, and that's the thing. So I'm done with your incident reports. I want an actual
No,
police
we're
report.
taking a
And
report.
and
Just
here's
like Deputy-
here's the thing. And then you're
Deputy
gonna
last week.
attach a supplemental report to that.
Well, they can reference every
I don't want to reference supplemental reports. I've dealt with this already with.
Yeah, but you need to take it back to the court so they can see the entire history. And then
I don't
let
need to take it back to
let
the courts. I'm
judge-
taking it to you guys.
We're not.
So why
I'm
did you
saying-
arrest me? So why
can't
did I
speak
get
to that day.
arrested?
I wasn't there that day.
Okay, well you were. Why was I arrested?
Because you repeatedly violated very
Re-
clearly.
repeatedly?
the court order. Yes.
Show me. Because I have it. I have it. It's right here.
You have